Hello, Kauai. Here's our COVID-19 briefing from Team Kauai for Wednesday, December 16th. The Department of Health is reporting one new case today. We currently have 13 active cases, all are in isolation, and one is hospitalized on Oahu. We have 62 people in health-directed quarantine as close contacts. Our cumulative case count is now 156, including 137 confirmed locally, 1 probable, and 18 tested elsewhere but reported after arrival on island. Police and the National Guard are tracking more than 2,500 people in travel-related quarantine. For additional information on our COVID cases, please visit kauai.gov/COVID-19. We are preparing for the first round of vaccines to be distributed on Kauai. In accordance with federal guidelines, vaccines will be distributed in phases starting with healthcare workers and residents and staff of long-term care facilities. First responders will be next, followed by other essential workers, and then those with chronic conditions that put them at increased risk of severe disease, and our kupuna over the age of 65. Exact dates for starting vaccine distribution are yet to be determined. The first delivery of vaccines to Kauai hospitals for healthcare workers could start as early as this week. We expect to receive a limited number of doses initially, then more in the weeks and months to come. We will keep you updated as more information is available. Vaccines are important in helping us achieve herd immunity. While getting vaccinated is completely voluntary, the goal is to vaccinate 70% of our population, and it is a massive national effort to vaccinate tens of millions of people. This process is expected to take several months, well into next year. So it remains important that we continue to keep our guard up and diligently wear our masks, maintain our distance, wash our hands often, keep shared surfaces sanitized, and avoid large gatherings. Governor Ige is expected to sign his 17th emergency proclamation today, which will reduce the mandatory travel quarantine from 14 days to 10 days, reflecting updated guidelines from the CDC. That means anyone traveling to Kauai from now on will only need to quarantine for 10 days. Travelers who currently are under a 14-day quarantine will have their quarantine reduced to 10 days as of 12:01 a.m. on December 17th. This means if you flew to Kauai between December 3rd to 6th, your quarantine will end on December 17th. If you flew to Kauai after December 7th, your quarantine will end exactly 10 days from the time you arrived. As a reminder, the CDC continues to recommend against travel at this time, particularly as cases continue to rise on the mainland. Travel should be limited to essential needs only. If you are a Kauai resident interested in being tested for COVID-19, there are 2 opportunities left to get free testing at the Department of Health and County of Kauai's community testing sites. Testing is offered from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. this Sunday, December 20th at Vidina Stadium in Lihue, and Sunday, December 27th at the Brian J. Baptiste Sports Complex in Kapa'a. These tests are available to all residents for free, including those who are uninsured. Please pre-register at kauai.gov/test. Bring your registration confirmation and an ID to the testing site. Although test results from these sites have generally arrived in 3 to 5 days, we are experiencing delays in receiving results. These delays are due to laboratory overload associated with the high number of mainland cases. It is especially important that if you are experiencing symptoms, to call a healthcare provider to get tested as soon as possible. If you receive a positive test notification from any of the community testing programs, please immediately inform the Kauai District Health Office at 241-3387. The health department staff will give you instructions and help to meet your needs during the isolation and quarantine periods. If you plan on participating in surge testing, please consider supporting the Toys for Tots Toy Drive. The County, Department of Health, and Kauai Marine Corps League will conduct drive-up Toys for Tots drop-off at each of the surge testing locations. You can get a test and also drop off a new unwrapped toy in a safe, socially distanced manner at the same time. A toy donation is not required to participate in this free testing program. If you're still doing holiday shopping, please consider shopping local this year. One way to do that safely is to visit kauaimade.net. You'll find all Kauai-made products and gifts for the holidays. Additionally, you may purchase Kauai-made gift baskets at malamako'i.store. As the end of the year deadline for Spending CARES Act money approaches, the county has expanded the number of small businesses and nonprofit organizations that receives grants. We are determined to spend every dollar of the money we received to help Kauai organizations that have suffered loss or change in business due to the pandemic. Therefore, we will issue grants in the amount of $7,500 to all 180 applicants on the waitlist from the Small Business Boost Grant Program that we launched back in August. We thank our credit union partners for their assistance: Kauai Government Employees Federal Credit Union, Gather Federal Credit Union, Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union, and Kauai Teachers Federal Credit Union. The first round of these grants distributed $5 million to 650 small businesses. This second round will distribute another $1.35 million. WorkLife Hawaii is offering phone counseling sessions for Kauai residents of all ages who may be anxious or feeling overwhelmed. These services are free and confidential and are available until December 28th, Monday to Friday, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No shame. This year has been hard for all of us, and we all need support sometimes. To make an appointment for a phone counseling session, please call WorkLife Hawaii at 808-543-8445. Requests made as early as possible will allow adequate time to fulfill your request. The State Department of Education continues its Grab and Go School Meals program. The program provides free meals to children ages 18 and younger. One lunch per child is provided. Please call your local school for serving times. The county and the two Kauai food banks continue the Kupa'a Kauai food distribution every week through the end of the year for food insecure individuals and families. Households can pick up food once per week but must pre-register. Registration starts on Saturdays for the next week, and you are asked to register at least 48 hours before the distribution. Please be sure your email is correct. To register or for distribution times and locations, please visit kauai.gov/COVID-19 and click on the green button that says Food Distribution. Mahalo for understanding the role you play in mitigating the spread of COVID-19 on our island. Please continue to stay home as much as possible. Refrain from social gatherings or public outings. If you must interact with people outside of your home, maintain a distance of 6 feet of separation and wear a mask, if at all possible for you to do so. Remember, my mask protects you and your mask protects me. It's a sign of respect and aloha. Do not leave home if you are sick unless you're seeking medical attention, and then only after calling your doctor first. Wash your hands frequently and clean surfaces often. Stay informed and connected during this time of social distancing. We'll continue to post updates on our official County of Kauai Facebook page or on our Kauai Emergency Management Agency page at www.kauai.gov/COVID-19. The Centers for Disease Control is also updating its website regularly. For more information, please visit coronavirus.gov. Not everyone has internet access or follows the news, so please help to keep your loved ones informed. Be kind, take care of one another, God bless, and aloha.